So this is an exercise for the breath, a meditation, guided meditation for the breath. But we're just going to scan through the body just to begin with. So first of all, just you could be lying down, you could be sitting down, it doesn't really matter. And you could have your eyes open or your eyes closed. That also doesn't matter. It's up to you. If you're sitting down, then let's just become aware of the points of contact of our body, in this case on the chair, and my feet on the ground. And just be aware of, relaxing those areas, the sitting bones, softening the feet, relaxing. If you're lying down, of course, all of the points of contact of your body on the bed or the mat or wherever you are. And as you soften and relax, just allow the sensation of something from the ground coming up to support you. Okay, so just starting with the head, just become aware of the whole of the scalp area, the top of the head, and just relax all of the muscles around the scalp, the crown, the top of the head. Just allow this whole area just to simply soften and to simply relax. Sometimes we use the image of, as you breathe in, a light covering the area that we're talking about, and as we breathe out, we allow that light to kind of wash down the body, just like it's water. Become aware of your forehead. Again, we can have worry lines, can't we, creases here. So just be aware of the forehead and then breathe in. And again, if you like, imagine white light coming, filling all the muscles of your forehead and softening the muscles. And as you breathe out, allow that any tension from there just to wash down the face, wash down the chest, the belly to the feet, to the ground. And allow a sensation of your forehead just to feel nice and long and relaxed. Just tune into the eyes and feel the whole area around the eyes, or the eyebrows, the eye socket. Breathe in here. Imagine again light coming all the way to the eyes, filling in the muscles, and then just giving them permission just to soften and to relax with the exhalation. Be aware of the temples just to the side of the head here. Same thing. Breathing in, let your mind's eye feel this area softening, relaxing, and give permission for the muscles to relax as they let go. Down the face then into the jaw muscles. Now, quite often these are areas where we get tension from clenching the teeth or grinding the teeth, that kind of thing. So particularly if you feel areas of tension, breathe in and just see light or energy traveling into the muscles of the jaws here, softening the muscles, and as you breathe out, really feel them letting go and something washing tension away down through the body and into the ground. Breathe in the tongue area and around the mouth, and again give permission for the tongue just to relax, really to soften in the mouth, the lips to soften and to relax all around the mouth. Tune into your throat, not just the muscles that help to hold up the head, the neck, but maybe the throat itself. So be aware of the throat softening as you breathe in, and be aware of the throat really relaxing as you breathe out. In Tai Chi, with the head and neck, we often think of a point right at the crown at the top of the head. Actually, if two lines would kind of come up from the top of the ears and meet in the middle. So this would be, you just imagine a little hook here, and you imagine a golden thread tied around the hook, and that thread goes up through the ceiling, through the room above, through the roof, up into the sky, through any clouds that there may be today, and out the other side where it's always sunny, and beyond through the Earth's atmosphere, and the Chinese just say to heaven. So just imagine lovely great white light above us. So this thread on the top of the head is as if it's lifting the head up, but don't lift the chin up. Keep the chin down a little bit and in towards the neck. It's as if the back of the neck flattens and kind of goes against the wall. So at the base of the skull, where the head just balances on the neck, just experience this little sensation of opening there, and that opening goes through all the vertebrae of the neck, and then where the neck joins the shoulders, again a sense of opening. So have this nice sense of the neck lengthening, which is another Chinese phrase where they say a long neck equals a long life. So, shoulders, again, sense them now and just compare the right one to the left one. And let's just breathe in to the shoulders. Feel the muscles filling with light and energy, and as you breathe out, just give permission for them to relax and just to sink down towards the ground, and just allow the torso to support the shoulders. Again, feel the upper arms, the biceps, the triceps. Breathe in here. Muscle fibers filling with light and energy, and then relax. Allow the weight of the arms to sink. Maybe have your hands on the lap or thighs, down into the forearms. Breathe in here. Exhale, breathing out, softening, relaxing. Down into the hands. And breathe into the hands and the fingers and the thumbs. And again, give them permission to let go and to be heavy, to be soft. So the whole of the weight of the arms now are relaxed. Scan into the chest muscles, the pectoral muscles. And as you breathe in, the air, the light, travels into the muscles. And again, as you breathe out, something relaxes, something softens, something lets go, washes down the front of the body towards the ground. The diaphragm, the rib cage through to the sternum at the front, again expanding as you breathe in. Letting go, relaxing as you breathe out. Upper back then, where the shoulder blades are, where the spine comes down the upper back. Breathe in here. Feel a sense of space in between the shoulder blades. And also give permission for the shoulder blades to melt downwards as you breathe out and relax down towards the hips. So let's go down to the abdomen, to the belly. And a bit like a balloon, the belly expands as you breathe in. Contracts as you breathe out. Some people like to imagine light, so you could imagine a light bulb in the belly. And that as you breathe in, that light in the light bulb gets brighter. The lower back also expands, as do the sides. And breathing out as you soften and relax. Down into the pelvis then. Again, a scan for any tension or tightness. See space between the head of the hip, the femur there. It's a ball and socket joint. So between the ball of the hip and the socket, breathing in here. And as you breathe out, just imagine the hips also feeling the sitting bones, of course, on the chair, but imagine the hips just expanding away and to the sides. Really feel the muscles of the pelvis relaxing. Tune into the thigh muscles to the left, of course, and to the right. And again, notice if there's any difference between them. So breathe into the muscles of the thighs, filling with light or energy. And as you breathe out, let them feel heavy, let them relax, and everything washing down to the ground. Calf muscles quite often hold tension, so just scan them today. Again, compare. Breathe in. Breathe out. Allow them to soften and to relax. And then lastly, the feet. Just take your attention down to the feet, all the muscles, the soles of the feet, the ankles, the bones, the toes themselves, across the balls of the feet, the instep. Breathe in everywhere into the feet, filling with light and energy, and breathing out, allowing them just to simply let go and really enjoy, if you're sitting, your feet are on the floor, that sense of connection to the ground, just softening, merging with the ground. Allow your whole body to relax. In Tai Chi, we quite often become aware of a circularity of breath. An image involving the light or movement, it could be water in the body. It's circular in that the image comes up the back in the midline, over the head, and then down the front of the body, down to the base of the torso again, across the perineum and up the back. Just allow your tongue just to touch the roof of the mouth, just behind the upper teeth. So in your mind's eye, as you breathe in, see light or water coming up the spine over the top of the head on the in-breath. On the out-breath, come under the tongue, down the center of the throat, the chest, the solar plexus, back to the belly. And again, on the in-breath, across the perineum, up the spine, the neck, the head, to the top of the head, to the forehead, down the front, and on the out-breath, down the front to the belly. So just align that breathing technique. You don't have to use your hand like I am. I'm just demonstrating it's completely in the midline of the body. So this represents, from Chinese medicine, the reservoir of yang energy on the back of the body and the reservoir of yin energy down the front. And they're considered to be the two most important flows of energy in the body. From these two flows of energy, which in fact are not separate, they're one thing, all the other flows of energy, which we often call, you'll hear them called meridians, flow from here out to, or everywhere else into the body, to the head, to the hands, to the feet, everywhere. And the Buddhists sometimes call this turning the wheel of the law. Represents the relationship between yin and yang. The yin of the front of the body and the yang energy of the back of the body, which are never separate. They're always in relation to each other, even in the breath. There may be a moment of stillness as you breathe in and a moment of stillness as you breathe out, but in fact it's one thing. So let's just bring our awareness to the breath. Just let that visualization fade now. And simply listen to your breath. Listen to the sound of the in-breath coming into the body. Listen to the sound the breath makes as the air leaves the body. And as you become more and more aware simply of the act of breathing, notice too also the temperature of the breath. Is there a difference between the air, the temperature of the air that comes in, and the temperature of the air that leaves the body? The recommendation is that you breathe in through your nose and out through the nose or the mouth. But of course, if your nasal passages are obstructed today, then don't worry, just breathe through the mouth. So you're hearing the sound of the breath with the in-breath. You're listening to the sound of the out-breath, just leaving the body. Allow yourself time maybe to let the out-breath be slightly longer than the in-breath. And just feel the sensation of the air on the skin. If it's in through the nose, and little hairs in the nose, aren't there? So as you breathe in, the air just passes over those hairs. You feel the sensation of the breath. And then it leaves the body, maybe through the same way, maybe over the skin of the lips. You can just completely let the focus of your breath go inside and just join with the breath. Sound of the in-breath coming into the body, the sound of the out-breath leaving the body. And then, simply, where does the body expand with the in-breath? What expands or rises, and also the opposite, what contracts and falls? So where in the body do you feel the breath rising, expanding? Where in the body do you feel the breath sinking, contracting? And as you focus on the breath, with the sound, the temperature of the air coming in, coming out, being aware of the sensation of the air travelling over the surface of the skin, as it comes into the body, as it leaves the body. where the body rises and falls. Just let the motion of breath lure you in. Just let it pull you in until you end up breathing, watching the breath, much as you might watch the waves of the ocean just breaking, maybe onto the seashore, rolling back again, endlessly arising and endlessly falling or descending. Follow each breath as it enters, as it passes away. Allow yourself to enter and to feel a state of deep relaxation. Start to let go of the lure of the breath and just be the breath. Just become the breath. You are at one with the breathing. Let yourself become the breath. Until all you're aware of is the simple ebbing and flowing of the breath. As it arises and as it falls. Start to notice this little place of stillness in between breathing in, breathing out, in between breathing out and breathing in. Start to notice a very gentle, calm place. Just between the in-breath, just before the out-breath. Just between the out-breath and before the in-breath. And feel yourself as that calm point of stillness, from which the breath arises. So noticing the still place, the still point in between the breaths. Calm place. A still place. Feel yourself as that place of calm and stillness, from where the breath arises. And that stillness is actually always present. Some people call it the seat of self. From there, we watch the breath come in and leave. But it's always there. You are that place of stillness, that place of calmness. And it's always present. It's always there. Feel the breath as celebrating your own homecoming. You've been away on a long journey and you've arrived home, place of safety, place of warmth, security, support. Feeling at home, feeling calm. Noticing the breath. Rising and falling. So you can carry on with the meditation as long as you like. We're going to end this here. Often what I do to finish a meditation, because I've been sitting for a while, I feel like I need to move a little bit. So sometimes just brushing or tapping or just this, just wiping everywhere, brushing down the body. If you're lying down on the bed, you could do the same thing, or you could be tapping somewhere or just move gently. But thanks for trying this, and repeat it any time. Great. Many thanks.